The wonderful ballad Embraceable You has to be one of the most lyrical standards in the Great American Songbook. In today's jazz guitar lesson, I'm going to teach you the chords. I always think it's important to start with some background to the song. This was written in 1928 by the great songwriting partnership of George and Ira Gershwin. It wasn't though published until 1930 when it featured in the Broadway show Girl Crazy. Listening is obviously a key thing to be doing when you learn a new song. Find that favourite version, listen to it on repeat, and that will really help with your learning of the standard. Now, on the free membership of my Patreon, you can get access to my Spotify playlist where I share my favourite versions of this song. And I think the best version of this song is by the guitarist Chuck Wayne. But let me know your favourite in the comments. In terms of the form, you can look at it in a couple ways. I think the best way to look at it is A, B, A, C. Each section is 8 bars long, giving us the classic 32 bar standard. And the standard key for this one is E flat, which is the key I'm going to show you in. Now, it's typically played as a ballad. Sometimes people play it medium swing. I think it works personally better as a ballad due to kind of the lyrical nature of the melody and the words too. Listening has to be our start point. So let me play for you my chord melody rendition of this song. I want you to listen for that form and just listen to get a sense of the chord changes and the melody too. So we're in the key of E flat major. There's the chords on the screen. So, you know, your all important chords, 2, 5, 1, say, is F minor 7, B flat 7, E flat major. So those are going to be important chords, but there are some nice out of key chords in this one too. Now we start out from chord 1, and I'm voicing it as a 6/9, E flat 6/9 for a bar. You might see some charts use E flat major 7 here. I think for this time period, I think 6 or 6/9 will work better, and I think it happens to sound a bit sweeter too, a bit more melancholy maybe. So bar of that, 2, 3, 4, to this great tense chord straight out of the, straight away. G flat, diminished 7th there, to F minor 7, to B flat 7. So that is notice I'm using my thumb, not a plectrum, just because I'm going for a warm, mellow sound. I'm just going for 4 to the bar. I'm not doing like emphasis on 2 and 4 like I might do on a swing tune. Just doing the damping, releasing, but keeping them quite long really. Everything even and soft. Now the second line of the A section goes a bar of F minor 7. And then we're going to go to A flat minor 6, an inversion of it, which happens to also be F minor 7 flat 5, right? To B flat 7. In that bar you got 2 chords, so it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, resolving to E flat, and then the song's going elsewhere, D minor 7 flat 5, G7. So that second line being just note that A flat minor 6, that's like quite a nice moment in it, and the D and the G at the end are taking us elsewhere. Piece the A section together and we'd have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. that's your A section. Now onto the B section. That D, the minor 7 flat 5 G7 leads us to chord 6, the relative minor C minor, where we pick up the emotive, the pull at the heartstrings minor rundown, one of my favourite progressions, where you take the minor chord, then you add the major 7 to it, C minor major 7, and then C minor 7 to C minor 6, 2 beats on each chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to move to G minor 7, D7, back to the G minor, to F7. So that gives us, so far, now a bit like the G7 at the last bar of the A section, that F7 is leading us somewhere. F7 is the dominant of B flat, and it's led us there really nicely. So we've got to B flat major 7, B diminished, beautiful move. So you're going chromatically up here, B flat major 7 to B diminished, up again, semitone to C minor 7 to F7, and then we get a nice point in the song here, the halfway point, and we're going to go B flat 7 sus4 to B flat 7, giving us a B section of a 1, 2, 3, 4. I think everything so far just illustrates how great the Gershwins were at writing songs. Wonderful combination of melody and some wonderful twists and turns to the harmony there. I love that minor rundown. I love that G flat diminished. When that B flat major 7 comes in, it's suddenly like I don't know, the curtains are opened or something and the sunlight's coming through. It's emotive. It's got wonderful movements. Second A section comes around and this is identical apart from the final bar. So we back to E flat 6 9, G flat diminished, F minor 7, B flat 7, back to F minor 7, A flat minor 6 slash F, B flat 7 to E flat 6 9, and then we're going to go B flat minor 7, E flat 7. Classic thing to do, turn chord 1 into a dominant to move to the next chord, which is chord 4. And you might wonder why I've called that A flat minor 6 slash F. It's because I hear it more as the minor 4 than an F minor 7 flat 5. F minor 7 flat 5 and A flat minor 6 share the same notes, by the way. So you've got A1, the B, A2. The C section is where the drama happens, and we've been, it certainly leads to a crescendo, a climax if you like, is probably a better word. And we kick off with A flat major 7, chord 4. So a bar of A flat major 7, and then a dramatic D minor 7 flat 5 to G7 like earlier. G7 wants to go to C or C minor, that's where it's going to take us. But we've got a tricky bit to do here. This is probably chordally the trickiest bit. C minor for 2 beats to C minor with the 7th in the bass, which is C minor slash B flat. It's quite a fiddly chord, but it's like an A minor shape, but you have to get the little finger in. You could also do just a C minor like bar chord and then put the little finger in the bass. I don't think it's as clean as that, but it would still work and get the job done. To C minor 6 slash A, which you'll probably recognise as A minor 7 flat 5. Same deal as A flat minor 6 and F minor 7 flat 5, same notes in those two chords. Finally going to the most dramatic moment in the song, A flat minor 6 here, what we call the minor 4. Remember I put the chords on the screen earlier? A flat was chord 4. Turn chord 4 into a minor is a classic thing for a real like poignant moment in any song. So far that B section. Cool thing that's happened here, right? In the bass line it's gone C, B flat, A flat, which I think is, really building to something, isn't it, right? Last 4 bars sees us play G minor 7, C7 flat 9, F minor 7 flat 5. I hear this as a 2 more than the minor 4. B flat 7, E flat 6 9, and then F minor 7, B flat 7. So piecing that C section together, we'd have the song on E flat 6 9 or an E flat chord of your choice. Let's piece it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, of course, there's more to this song than chords. And over on the Standards Essentials tier on my Patreon page this month, there is a melody 1, 2, 3 lesson where I teach the melody, and then I teach some aspects of melodic variation, which is a great way to kind of take a melody and put your own stamp on it. And then there's also a comping lesson in which I show you how to comp underneath the melody so you don't get in the way of it, and how to support a melody. That is obviously moving beyond the 4 to the bar thing today. That 4 to the bar thing, it might work in some situations, especially without a drummer, might be what you need to do. I think though, just like when you're learning a song, it's good if you can do that because it means you can play the chords in time. So try and get that up to a backing track or to a metronome. Then you can start to do more interesting things rhythmically with it. You can start to vary the chords and make it your own. Now, I've not gone into the harmony in this one. My YouTube analytics on these kind of videos tell me that most people just want the chords, but you can correct me in the comments. Now, the reason I play this thing, and the majority of people I think, is repertoire. So just in case you're new to the channel, if you've missed it, something I've put together to help people with learning the repertoire and the background to the genre, just a guide to learning songs basically. I have got my Jazz Guitar with Andy guide to learning the repertoire, which is available on my website, link in the description, and I'll put my video on the screen about it as well. If you've got any questions about today's lesson, you leave them below. Don't forget, jazz guitar lessons here every Monday. Until next time, you take care.